So we have arrived at, what's the name of this track?
This is, dang Ruby, it's a blur. This is Clarksville Speedway.
Okay.
In Clarksville, Tennessee.
Yeah. Are we getting closer to home?
Yes, we're about 8 hours from home, I believe, is where we're at right
We
here.
were like 12 hours from Blazes.
Yep.
What you looking at? Yeah, and well, me and Dad gotta get to work. We got a lot to unload. I'll show you what we gotta unload once he gets this door open. Oh, I gotta help my father.
Good job.
One side, two things. We gotta unload all this junk. Well, it's not necessary.
Watch your feet.
Man, you gotta wash this when we get home.
Yeah, that was from Tri-City, that rain out. Nobody believed it really rained,
Yeah.
but it did.
At least we didn't have to get pulled out.
Yeah.
I think it's mostly from Mikey and Chase muddy feet.
Yeah.
Not you. Okay, see y'all later.
Clarksville, Tennessee. First time we've been to Tennessee since Bristol.
That's right.
Racing, but
Yeah.
Mike here, Chase back there.
It's hot.
There.
We ready.
Yep. We ran out of our good water.
Yeah.
Out for their hot lap session here. First driver out of the racetrack picked up the win last night at the world famous Highland Speedway. Tyler Knightley, nice out of Pearl, Kentucky. Behind the wheel of that 25 car, he'll roll to the racetrack. 2023 Series champion Tyler Knightley. Right behind him, talk about a surprise entry today. The 27 car, he makes a trip on start from Florida. That's Jason Garber. Jason Garber in the field tonight. A roll-time victory. Right behind him, 5. The driver that is gunning for his first ever Health Tour championship. It is Success, Mississippi. Jake Holland. Jake Holland behind the wheel of black and white, number 45. His way down to the red line. That flag stand there, he's 45. Other drivers on the racetrack, you will find the 4 car. That will be Brendan Heiser. Brendan Heiser, he's the most Gabriel still in the lead. Black and white number 4. He works in turn at number 1. Right behind him, current Health Tour point leader. 7 car, he's backing off. Black and white number
Good job, Mike. Thank you. You did all right. Thanks on the nose. Thing's got traction on it. The track.
It's not so much that it's got traction, but like you find yourself overshooting the corner because you need the gear to like take break you in.
Yeah, so I kind of wondered if he didn't help you by being in your way, because you looked like you was going to drive about at least 5-8 car lengths deeper, and he made you stop and turn, and you went quick time. He ain't going to be blocking you.
Follow him.
Group B set to roll to the racetrack, and it'll be led out by the fastest driver in hot laps earlier tonight, Success, Mississippi, Chase Holland. Holland in that industrial dock and door for Roll Motorsports. See the race shot modified heat number 2. Lucas Lee gonna take a look out. Trouble Lee. Easy. Lucas Lee and Trevor Neville, major contact here right underneath the scoring tower. And Chase Holland involved. We'll check the replay. Here comes the Division replay. Right there was the contact. 45 and Chase Holland had nowhere to go, and he backed that thing in the fence. Chase Holland's got his helmet off already. Lucas Lee's helmet's off as well. Actually, Zach's helmet's off as well. So all 3 drivers, I think, are done from heat racing.
He don't look hurt at all. So we don't know how bad it is, but Chase just walked to the fence right here and told us that it's bad. He said the front end's bolt on, but the back end's gonna need a new clip. So that guy that come in behind us there, he was like Chase, thought we were gonna clear everything on the outside, and I don't understand how they piled up on the top of the track. But it is what it is.
Can't even turn.
You out of the way. It's gonna burn your clutch up.
Wow.
Okay, we'll get these guys lined up and ready to go. It's kind of a nice way off to the right.
I mean, I just want to assess it real quick because the front end don't look too bad.
Nah, it looks raceable, I think.
I don't know how that wheel survived. That's good stuff, massive wheels right there. But you see what I'm saying?
The back clip's pushed that way.
Where?
Behind the suspension, the whole left. This rod, this bar right here is at the top.
Right, but it's back here. Yeah. It's behind the part that matters. So apparently the wheels on the wall, he hits you here, the J-bar must be in bad shape, I'm gonna say, to spin everything this way as far as it is. Can you see the J-bar?
It looked like it punctured the bladder in the fuel cell. On the Dirt Vision video, it shot fuel everywhere when I hit the wall.
No, I didn't see that. I I can smell fuel back there, but I'm thinking it knocked it out.
I mean, I hope so.
Well, it would be leaking down there somewhere, wouldn't you think?
I would say. I didn't see it when it was stopped.
Yeah, the overflow's got fuel smell to it.
Is that ball going down?
Update.
Or something. We getting there. Yeah, just something, Mike. It ain't gotta be real thick. Alright, so where we at? Clarksville. All of this, we got a transmission, we got 2 sets of these, got a couple pizzas, drive shaft, punctured, brand new drive shaft, busted, rear bumper, J-bar, front end, deck's knocked out of it, shocks, rear clip, and we ain't made a lap. Right? We have not scored a lap in a race. We did run a hot laps and we was quick time overall, and then we were 4th quick in our group. Felt like we had a good car, and they tangled up in front of us, and here we are. So let me show y'all the deck in this dude. And look, if they say something about it, it'll be the end of our tour, and we're not quitters, but we got the stuff in my trailer to fix it. Late models are on the track. We're supposed to be lined up. We just finished all this. This young man gave us a hand over here. A lot of part swapping went on right here to get us there. So we just gonna have to live with that deck, huh, Hoss? And yeah. Hopefully the feature goes better than the heat race did. All right. did good.
Your last lap was fast. You had a green.
All right, so Chase and Mike and Dad rallied, got the car finished. Chase came from
The bag.
the back and finished 5th. Needed a caution. I think he'd have had something for Tyler, but we never got a caution after. I know we did. So, are you headed to old number 1 tomorrow?
Yep.
All right, so you're still on the tour.
Yeah.
He's still on the tour. He's going to figure out the parts situation because they used everything in the trailer to get it back together for tonight. And we are headed home. We've been out for 2 weeks, so we're not going with y'all. The boys will have all of the merch in the pits with them. It's going to be a come up, look at the price, get what you need, pay the guys. They're not going to be able to sell merch and do racing too. So if you need a t-shirt or a hat, look in the Tupperware, get it. And thank you for buying merch tonight at Clarksville. That'll help a little bit. And then what about that?
I think she's going with y'all.
Honey Girl's coming home for a vacation for a little bit.
Can I say something?
Honey's coming off the Hell Tour.
Yeah.
All right.
Ruby's ready to sleep in her own bed.
I
That's where
bet,
I'm at.
baby.